Hello, Taurus. So if you are Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs, this message may be for you. Take what resonates and always be true to yourself. You can check your Venus and Lilith placements as well. Take the bottom and the top. 9 of Cups. The Devil card. Okay, so 10 of Cups. You guys are really thinking about fulfillment here, emotional fulfillment, and the things that are going to make you happy, whatever that is, whatever you guys want to bring in. You're really thinking of the future, bringing something in that you feel is going to make you feel happy. I feel like you're in a process of feeling something, finishing something up, completing something. So you have been planning or working towards something that you are very drawn to doing, something that you want to bring into your life, something that's really going to make you feel like complete, successful, and you could be at the end point of finishing this, completing this, or taking that next step, which will just put everything, all that work that you did kind of like together, making it happen, finalizing it, or finalizing it to a point where then you can take that and do whatever you want, the next thing with that. So I feel like whatever you're doing now is going to bring you something else in the future with that plan. We have the 3 of Discs. I feel like with this, there's always something that you gotta learn. You're learning in the process, and I feel like you guys are gaining some experience with this. So I feel like even though you're close to this doing, you could be going back and forth with this finalizing thing, because there could be that next thing that you just want to make sure is the right thing here. And so even though you've been learning and having gaining some experience in something here, a skill, there could be more that you feel like you may need to do before you take that next step. So that could be like holding you guys back a little bit. But I feel like you're also thinking of more hands-on approach depending on what it is for some of you guys, Taurus. And we have the Magus. I really feel like whatever you guys want to bring in is going to be like this is a magician. It's going to make everything come together in your lives. Like I feel like this is something really important that you guys want, and it's you guys want to make this happen. So you guys are the magician right now, and you're learning in the process there's something you want to bring in that you've been working on for a while, or thinking about, or studying, or learning the process, or something like that. And then we have the 4 of Swords. This is about peace. So you could be feeling with something that maybe you've had to not take action in something, you had to slow down with something here, or take a break from something in the recent past. For some of you, it's even to take a break from something, because you could be so into figuring this thing out, or maybe something that you couldn't help caused you to stop, and you want to keep going with this. And then we have the 4 of Wands is completion. It's getting to a step where you have done something, you've gotten to a certain level, and it's something to celebrate. This could be also a card of celebration. So for some of you, there could be something you're celebrating here, special occasion, but for others, this is celebrating a point where you got in your goals. So I feel like you got to a certain place, and some of you may realize this, and some of you may not realize that if you look back, you can see how far you've gotten in something that you guys are doing. There's a lot of, so there's Wands here, there's Cups, so there is desire, determination, and happiness here. So Ace of Wands. So this is you could be thinking of something new already here. This is in your future cards. I feel like you guys are passionate about something. There's something else coming in. There's something else you were drawn to, or there's something else you're going to be drawn to. 4 of Discs, power. There's something, you guys have something here. You guys have done something here. 4 of Wands, built a strong foundation on something, gotten to a certain level of success, and with this is also a card of you're just starting to get into something and seeing something, a structure of something, but it's also a card of being careful with the next step, because this is the thing that can, it's like a risk, you know, if it's financial, it's like being careful that you're not losing too much money and also not holding back too much. It's like there's a balance here, and this could be financial, and this can also be with your energy. So because you have the Four of Swords here too, so there's some kind of resting involved, some kind of slowing down in the recent past. But now here it's like, this could be what's causing you to hold back. There's a completion here, and it needs to be solid. And so right now you could be very careful with how you're spending your money and how you're doing. Like, things need to be of value for you to put the time in, to put the energy in, whatever this is. It needs to be right. I think this has come up for you guys in the past readings to Taurus. So we have the Five of Swords, defeat. I feel like you guys could be looking around you and feeling like time is passing and you need to get this something done. Some of you can be feeling like this is really difficult or challenging, and that either time is running out, or you could be feeling that you lost some. Maybe if this is money related, you could be feeling like, I could have done this then, and I would have had more, you know, wealth or financial stability or something like that. Or there could have been, if this is a goal related, you could be thinking like, I could have been at this time. You could be saying, like, looking at the time and saying, I wanted to be here, but I'm here, or something like that. But know that everything happens at the right time, right? Because I feel like there is something here that you guys are still figuring out, and but I feel like you guys are also so close to making that decision or finalizing something. Then we have the Lover's card. So with this is about choice. This is also about, this can be a card of love. This can be a card of having options in love, or with this thing that is fulfilling here, making a decision. And it's about making the right decision, and not something that's like a quick fix or a quick, you know, it looks good for now. But this is like making the right decision for a long time. And for some of you, you could also be thinking that you're putting so much time into work that you may not have time for socializing or love or relationships or something like that. There could be something for some of you that maybe you want more of a balance with that as well. So there's something here depending on your situation that could be a choice of making sure you're doing the thing that's right for you with these two cards. For others, this could be something, you know, options when it comes to decision making, or a love relationship, or some of you who are in a relationship, maybe balancing work and time with the ones that you love. And then we have the Three of Swords, which is sorrow. So this is about heartbreak, disappointment. So very careful here not to get down if things are not looking the way you guys are hoping for them to look. So really stay focused and not be too hard on yourselves. So we have the Devil card and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is like luck, success. And the Devil card is like the block. So it's about overcoming the blocks to success. Whatever it is here that's blocking you from having what you want. And a lot of times the mind is a big part of that, like how you're thinking and how you're, so that's where this card comes in. Really being careful about how you're talking to yourself. Making sure that you guys are feeling your worth, you're feeling your value, feeling your abilities. Because I feel like your energy, you guys have the earth energy, the grounding energy, the energy of you guys know the value of things. You know, that is so important to you guys. And I feel like taking the time studying, I feel like that's what you guys do, and that's how you learn. That's how you have knowledge, and knowledge is key, right? So let's clarify some of these cards. What do we need to know about the Ten of Cups? So I feel like with the Ten of Cups, there's definitely something that's going to make a change here. You got the Three of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So this is something that even, it affects you even on a social level. So it's like something that you want to bring in. And this is going to make a change even in your environment, in your social life. It's going to make you feel good that way. It's going to affect you and other people. And it's about making the right choices with that Seven of Cups too. You could also be going back with like, am I asking for too much, or am I, you know, am I asking for the impossible? But I feel like you guys have this, the thing that it takes to make things happen. I feel like you guys have the knowledge. I feel like deep down inside you have your answers. So it's about trusting yourselves with that. We have the Two of Cups, and because I'm thinking, what do I want to know about the Four of Swords? So something here you were drawn to, something you were attracted to, something you were drawn to. This could be a money situation, a job, or an idea. This can even be a business or something where you can be independent or take control, like yourself, where you have more control of financial stability, maybe making your own rules, more power, or maybe understanding how to run something, a business. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is really about not being codependent. This is all about independence. This is also about being able to treat yourself to something that you want. This is about materialistic comfort and material things that you want. This is about being able to have something if you want, being able to afford it and things like that. So there's a lot of pentacles in this reading. So there could be a financial thing for you guys with money and value. And then we have the Six of Pentacles here. For some of you, you want to make sure you can have money where you can even help others. For some of you, you could be thinking of charity work. For some of you, you could be thinking of taking care of others, and maybe even for family. For others, it can be also where you have to be so careful that when you want to give something, you can't give too much because you need it for yourself. So it's like the Four of Pentacles, kind of like holding on, reserving, because you can't lose everything. So you could be not wanting to have this worry. You want to be able to give what you want, something of value, not to buy like gifts that you feel like maybe you're just getting it just to give. Like maybe you want to do something more and you don't want that worry of not being able to do what you want with your money. For some of you, and for others, this can be all energy related. Eight of Cups, walking away from something. You want to move away from, you want something to change. You want to move away from, there's something in your life that maybe is stagnant or something like that you want to see happening, and you guys have been thinking about this for a while and planning this, and you want to get to the other side. Opportunity, Ace of Coins. There's a lot of cups and coins in this reading, so this could be a lot for about financial stuff here. It could also be energetic wellness, and goal related, but I feel like it could have to do with being financially stable. And then we have the Sun card. So you guys are really feeling like whatever this is can really be that thing, that change in your life. So being that these cards I pulled them for this, this is where you need the break or the rest from, because there's so much on your mind that you could be feeling like you're trying to figure this out, or fighting with this thing and trying to figure something out here. And I feel like you guys have done something, but you want to go to the next level. What is this Three of Swords about? The Chariot and the Strength card. This is really about believing in yourselves, and the Chariot, I feel like you guys are the ones that are going to make things move. So it's really being careful with how you talk about yourselves, how you're thinking of yourselves, not to get down if things are not moving quick enough. It's about seeing the truth. It's about separating the fears that maybe you could be worried about things that are not going to ever happen. and putting things in your head that are not going to ever really happen with your goals or your plans, and that can take you away from, you know, being focused, or can make you procrastinate with things sometimes. What is the Lover's card about? The Hierophant and the Star. This is really all about hope, and it's really about, the Hierophant is like the one who knows, the professional, the teacher. It's really about getting your information, your answers first, and to hold on to, you know, the Star is the card of hope, to hold on to knowing that you have the ability to make the right decision, and you have the ability to, you know, to research something, to take your time with something and research something, but you also have to trust your intuition. So I feel like some of you may need to trust that more, and believe in yourself. The Five of Swords, and we have the Queen of Cups. So this is about looking around you and saying, I want to be to this at this point. So it's really thinking about, like, you know, if you were here, you'd be happy. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is also empathetic, and so this could really be making you feel emotional or feelings about, you know, the time is not, it's not happening, it's not moving. So it's really about breaking that thought process or cycle, and bringing in, like, what can you do about it, the solution to get to the next thing. Like, what can we do? Okay, things are not moving, but okay, so what are the steps I can take? Moving on from not getting stuck in that mind place of, you know, this isn't going to happen, this isn't going to work, and stuff like that. So what is this Four of Discs about? We have Three of Swords again here, and the Death card. So this is like make it or break it. So there's something here that you guys have to be very careful with when planning, that it's going to be a big change, a rebirth. Death is about change, welcoming change and rebirth. And the Three of Swords is really not letting the heartbreak or the mind or the disappointment get to you and hold you back. And Three of Swords here, Three of Swords here. And we have more on the Three of Swords. So we have the Chariot and Strength. So it's facing your, overcoming your obstacles, overcoming your fears, overcoming any self-doubt. I'm going to pull more cards for that. The Two of Wands. Really thinking about your future here, the Two of Wands. Seeing where you're going to take this thing, where it's going to go. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Magus, the Magician. You guys want to create something here. So I feel like you want the next thing, a new life, a new situation, moving on from old situations and into new situations. So just having strength, and I feel like things are going to move with you guys. You have the Magician here, very focused, but remember that you got to give yourselves credit for how far you guys got and whatever this is that you guys are doing here. Okay, so I wish you guys well, Taurus. Take care.